Hello, hopefully I'll get through the whole broadcast this time. There was an error in transmission, and again I'm going to apologise this time for poor sound quality because the microphone's gone missing. So, hello, this is Chris Pickard again, live at Body and Balance in sunny Brookmans Park in Hertfordshire, and we're talking about and we are focusing on eyesight today and why you should care about it and why glasses are not the answer. So, why should you care about your eyesight? Well, in the West, like so many things, it's considered normal that as you age, your eyesight gets worse in one way or another. Whether it's macular degeneration, whether it's nearsightedness, farsightedness, cataracts, all of these things considered normal. However, when you go to other cultures that have a completely different diet, a lot of these normal things in the West are not at all normal. Yes, they might have arthritis, yes, they might get cataracts, but a lot of other diseases are far lower. And it has actually been shown that, again, eyesight remains better in countries that do not have the typical Western diet. And so the typical Western diet, the usual culprits, lots of grains, lots of processed foods. Modern grains are a big problem. Ancient grains, not so much, but modern grains, the way they're grown, covered in pesticides, they get into our body, they poison our nervous system and our brain. Not a good idea. And this is why, again, eyes are so important, because they literally are telling you what might be happening in the rest of the body. There's an eye test that I recommend everyone does, the VCS, the Visual Contrast Sensitivity Test, vcstest.com. Go and do it. Okay, it's going to have a look at the nutrition of your eye and how toxic the nerves are as well. But the reason you really want to look after your eyes is because it's for survival. Now, in the wild, you want to keep your eyesight as long as possible, so other parts will be sacrificed. Same with your grip. Your grip strength is vital survival, so that's why your grip strength is actually a sign of your overall health. Same with your eye health as well. If your body would pump things into your eyes from other parts of your body to keep your eyesight really working well. So if your eyesight is failing, it's a sign that other things are going wrong. And again, poor eyesight is actually related more to, other diseases, arthritis, diabetes, dementia, or an increased prevalence of them, heart disease, the whole lot. So if your eyesight is failing, what can you do about it? And indeed, it's even better to prevent eyesight failure. What can you do? So here's my 3-step plan. Avoid, add, and do. First of all then, avoid. What do you avoid? As I've just said, the Western diet, basically. The standard American diet, and also the silly British diet as well. So all the grains, all the processed foods, all the toxic gunk, too many sugars, too many carbohydrates. You want more real food. And I'll cover some of those in a moment. So what do you need to add? So a lot of people, they just want a pill. Okay, but you've got to start by avoiding stuff, adding good stuff in. But here's a simple list of some of the supplements that have been shown to help with eyesight. So first of all, we have lutein. Lutein and zeaxanthin. Now lutein and zeaxanthin are found, so lutein is like an orange colorant in food, so it's responsible, I think, for the orange of orange peppers. It's responsible for the orange in egg yolk, for instance. And zeaxanthin is more of a yellow colorant in things. And these pigments, actually, they get into the eye and they protect your eyes from the blue light damage. So you want lots of coloured foods. Another one, lycopene. That's the red in things like tomatoes. Very important as an antioxidant in the eye. Bilberry. It's got lots of good stuff in it for the eyes. Eyebright, a herb, again good for the eyes. Lycopene. And then ginkgo biloba, really good for getting circulation into the brain. And one of my favourites, astaxanthin. Astaxanthin helps protect all of your cells in your body, and it gets into the eyes as well, though it's nearly always missed out of eye supplements. All of these you can find it often in eye supplements, but astaxanthin is missing, and I think that's the most important one to take because it's got so many uses throughout the body. So astaxanthin, and then you have vitamins A and vitamin E, and an amino acid called L-taurine, which is really good for helping the eyes stay really healthy, or the eyes, or the cells in the eyes. You can get supplements with a lot of these things in. I really recommend starting with astaxanthin and then building the others, or getting an eye supplement with the whole lot in. So, autoimmune has been put down. Autoimmune can be a cause of so many different problems, and again, autoimmunity comes from gut and, well, diet and nutrition problems again. Now, what's the next one? So, avoid, add, do. So, exercises. Now, I first got interested in eye exercises when I heard of a guy who was blind who taught himself to see, a guy called Meyer Schneider. And you can look up his work and some of his exercises, some of which I think Paul McCartney does. There is actually, if you look up Paul McCartney eye exercises, Paul McCartney eye yoga. And so eye yoga, really, really simple. It's just look up, look down, look up, look down. Do that 3 times. And then look to the left and the right 3 times. And then look diagonally 3 times, diagonally 3 times. And then roll your eyes in each direction 3 times. Now the rolling, is also really good for your vestibular apparatus. So it's good for vertigo and dizziness. Now the other big thing, that why we have such a problem in the West, and Meyer Schneider talks about it, is because we're all trapped in boxes. We're all trapped in one of these things, a room, sorry for the wobbliness. And because of that, our eyes never get to relax. They relax when they're out in the plains, outside, looking at the sky, looking at the horizon. And you need to spend time every single day outside. Another reason to go outside, looking at clouds, looking at the horizon, looking far, far away to keep your eyes relaxed. Because very often it's because they're always strained, so the muscles are tense all the time, so you get poor circulation because everything's just tight. You need to relax. And there's another guy, an optician named Bates, and so you've got the Bates method, and he always starts his eye exercises by just putting your hands over your eyes and letting your hands, warm up your eyes, and then a bit of gentle massage around there, improve the circulation, then do the eye yoga. And then if you're outside, go and look to infinity. Another simple little exercise is looking at your thumb, and then you bring it closer and closer and closer, and I like to focus on the wrinkly bits, and you look and you bring it in close as you can, and then far away, and you do that 3 times slowly, and then you cover one eye and you do each eye 3 times. Simple little routine done daily. It's going to really help. There's a lot more to the exercises, but those are some basic ones to try. So if you would like help getting any of those supplements and you're nearby, then why not give Body in Balance a call, or drop in, or call us on 01707 662 704. We also have something called a cold laser, which doesn't actually perform eye surgery, but it helps with cellular regeneration as well. So any questions, fire away. Be well and prosper and spread the peace.